Hello everybody and welcome. For those of you who know me, welcome back. And for those of you who don't, I'm Pia and I'm your host for all things luxe. On today's video, we're going to be discussing all of my favorites for this summer. Luxury edit, of course. First one I'm going to be mentioning on this category, it's my Birkin 30 in Togo leather with yellow gold hardware. I've had this one for about a year and a half now, and I would say that I go through different phases of when I want to wear it. Like right now, I'm going through a phase where I think she's just perfect. I want to marry her with every single outfit every day. I think I also want to decorate her soon and perhaps make her a little bit more summer vibed, other than just the regular twillies I do from time to time. Take it a little step further, add some pearls, add some charms. Let me know your thoughts on that. When I do style her, I'll share that over on TikTok, so I will leave my TikTok link down below. Next handbag I've been loving to wear over and over this summer will have to be my Kelly Elan. I think she's such a sophisticated handbag. It's in Madame Leather, Color Mocha. I have a video about her the day I recently unboxed her, so if you want to check that out, I will leave it linked up here for you. She is the only new designer handbag I added to my collection this year. It serves me really well, whether that's for running errands or if I want to style myself up at night. It also gives the option of changing the style of it because you can remove the strap and just turn it into a clutch. Another handbag I have to mention is my little baby Longchamp right here. This is a baby le pliage or a micro le pliage. I don't remember the exact name for it, but I also have an unboxing and all details for this video in here, so I will leave that one linked for you as well. This is just a little no-brainer handbag because I wear a lot of tan accessories, which is clothing that marries very well with tan. On days when I don't have to carry that much around, she is an ideal companion. And then the last handbag that I'm gonna have to mention here is my Oleada mini anchor bag. This is a new addition for me, and the amount of wear that I've gotten from this, I want to say mid-range luxury handbag, is incredible. Oleada actually focuses on creating handbags for workwear, but I like to use it as everything else on my wardrobe, sometimes perhaps not for the purpose it was originally intended for. Case in point with this handbag, which I'll either take on days when I'm just strolling around in Paris with me, or I can also take her to the beach because it is a waterproof material and I really, really love that. I also appreciate the yellow gold hardware in it because it just matches my jewelry and I like matchy stuff like that. Moving on to jewelry, I have a couple of pieces to present to you. The first one and most obvious one, if you've been here for a little while, I guess has to be my vintage Chanel little CC clip-on earrings. Circa late 1980s, early 1990s. They just add that extra little fashionista touch to any outfit, and I think they're really, really beautiful. The quality on these vintage pieces is just amazing. They still shine quite a lot. Gold on them is golding, which I absolutely adore. Another piece I've been loving to wear this summer has to be this Narcissus solitaire diamond necklace. It's a beautiful addition to my collection. It complements my Cartier necklace very nicely. The chain of the necklace is so dainty and delicate that makes it almost look like I'm wearing a free floating necklace in my chest. This is the most recent addition to my everyday jewelry collection. Love the idea that it's made with recycled yellow gold and that the diamonds in it are ethically sourced. It just adds the perfect amount of little extra sparkle on an everyday look. And talking about sparkle, another one of the pieces that I've been wearing absolutely non-stop on an everyday basis has to be my Miss Blue Eternity band. Absolutely gorgeous. I love how much this sparkles in person. Now this ring is made of moissanite or moissanite, however you call it. And this is a first for me. I've never had something made with moissanite. This has gone into the seawater with me, it's gone into the pool with me, to the shower, etc. And it's still sparkling quite a lot, just like the first day. So I'm honestly loving it. I think it also adds a little bit of an unexpected type of hand styling. I mean, hey, it's nothing revolutionary, I know, but wearing a wedding band on the index finger, I think just adds a little bit of an extra je ne sais quoi to my hand styling. You'll have a discount code for them, so I will add it somewhere in the screen. And if not, you'll have it just like everything else I mentioned linked down below. Moving on to shoes, I have two pairs on today's category. The first one, let me get off the little silk paper that I put inside of them, will be this pair of Ralph Lauren little kitten heel mules. This pair of shoes has has single-handedly been getting me over from A to B on all of my holidays this year. I have a beautiful ecru leather shade with a little bit of ruching detail on the front. Once again, that unexpected touch to an outfit. Instead of heading for the classic black mule when styling an outfit in summer, I think something like this instantly gives it a more summery vibe. Elongated, lovely sort of kilometric leg vibe. They will look good with jeans, with dresses, with shorts. The heel is perfect because I can wear it with shorts and still not feel like it's looking a little bit tacky. And the other pair I'm going to mention has to be my Hermès orange sandals. This is about my third summer with them, I think. If I want to go for a matchy type of look, I do have a couple of different belts in this color. It also matches the exact same color of my Birkin, as you can see behind. And an extra little added bonus for this one is that I'll find them really comfortable with the shape of my feet. Now moving on to the beauty category. All of these products make my skin look super juicy and I love it. The Chanel Le Beige Eau de Teinte Water Fresh Tint. It's a beautiful product. I use it in the shade medium and I have another one in here because they also make it in the travel version. Also from Chanel, there's the Chanel Le Beige Healthy Glowing, what's it called? Sheer Healthy Glow Highlighting Fluid. I always have a little trouble mentioning this one. It's a really long name. Anyway, it's one of those liquid highlighters that I just really enjoy using. I'm going to put on a little bit in here and show you. I think this is what all of the products that I'm mentioning on my makeup section today have in common, is that they'll just make skin look extra juicy. And I find that super cute. And I'll always add a little bit on the tip of the nose too. If you watched any of my vlogs this summer and where we were traveling, you will have seen I also love adding this one to my collarbone area. I think it adds the perfect amount of like extra sparkle and sensualness for a little night out. And then the last product of these has to be this one by NARS. It's a lovely little liquid blush in a very nice sort of rosy tint. I will leave the shades that I'm using on everything linked down below as well. And I was never really a blush girl. However, for some reason, ever since NARS sent me this one, I've been quite enjoying to add a little bit on my face. When it came to achieving the sun-kissed look, I only used to reach out for bronzer. And I feel like ever since getting this, I've been reaching for it also to get that little bit of a sun-kissed look. And I've been quite enjoying it lately. Moving on to fragrance. Oh, I love this category. So I'm going to firstly mention the fragrance I've been using on an almost daily basis because yes, I do like to change my fragrance from time to time, but this is the one I've been reaching out for the most, at least like 5 days of the week, every single week for this summer. And it's got to be Aqua Allegoria by Guerlain. As you can see, I'm a little bit under half the bottle already. And I think there's like 125. Yeah, so there will be 125 ml on this one. Absolute go-to this season. Its scent is fresh, it's feminine. It says I'm here, but it doesn't take as much space of some of the other fragrances that I tend to gravitate to towards the colder months. I adore this scent. There's something quite playful about it, and it's also really refined. This is Italian summer put inside of a bottle. And I think Thierry Vasser, the nose for Guerlain, has done an extraordinary job when it comes to this particular fragrance for the summertime. There is an honorary mention by BDK. The name crème de cuir or leather cream just makes me want to eat it. I received this fragrance just last week, but I've been using it every day ever since. The perfect hot girl summer accessory. I mean, forget about summer body. I want summer hair. I'm someone that always perfumes my hair, and I'm really happy that a real perfume brand has come up with a perfume for our hair. It's not only a perfume, it's also a hair care product. So there's going to be panthenol in there, which contributes to smoothing the capillary fiber. And there's also going to be silk protein in it, which is known to give sheen to the hair. This is particularly nice for girlies like me that we get our hair inside of the water or the seawater every little chance we get. And so adding a little bit of extra care always comes in handy. This is exquisite. Oh, love it, love it, love it, love it. I would say it's a very sensual type of fragrance, which obviously, why would I want my hair smelling any different? Usually powerful scent of leather has been married with some surprising top notes of mandarin and pineapple, which make it fresh, light, and airy, only to reveal some red berry and sandalwood after. Then when it develops a little bit after and it sets in your hair, there's some, I would say, exotic holiday leather, musk, and vanilla notes in it, which I think are just absolutely delicious. Now let's talk hats. I have two in here. The moment the sun comes out, this will be my most worn accessory. This particular one in here, which has a beautiful sort of vintage Audrey Hepburn inspired look to it, is by Maison Lorette. Like all of my hats, as some of you will know, I am an ambassador for the house. I got this one done for going to the south of France earlier this summer, but I've also worn it in Paris. I wore it during Haute Couture week, on weekends in Normandy, by the beach. It really has been the perfect addition to my everyday wardrobe, and it's an ideal piece that's very timeless, very glamorous, and it just pays a lovely ode to icon Audrey Hepburn. Another one I've been reaching out for quite a bit this summer is this lovely fedora. The material of it will be in Toyo, which is quite a rare type of material to be able to source and makes it very unique, very special, quite a lovely luxury piece to add to any outfit. I also think the fedora shape gives it a little bit of that Uruguayan South American vibe that I'm always going for on my outfits, whether that's just with a little detail or with the whole aesthetic of the outfit. I do always like to have a little bit of my roots embedded into my daily looks. All right, let's move on to skincare. La Prairie eye cream. This is the Luxe Caviar eye cream, and I really enjoy using it. It does the trick. It hydrates. It's very nourishing. It also doesn't mess with me putting makeup after. Extra bonus on it. Next up, I've got the La Roche-Posay. This is the Isobiome Effet Clar range, sort of soothing, calming type of cream if you have acne prone skin like myself. If you haven't followed my getting rid of acne journey, I'll link a video up here for you. And even if I have acne free skin now, I still tend to gravitate towards this quite a lot. On the sunscreen department, I would say Purse, that's my all-time favorite face sunscreen. This is lovely. It's 50 SPF. There's a little bit of a scent to it, which just creates a little bit of a more indulgent type of luxury experience. It's also transparent, and it's not going to leave that ugly white cast that some other products do. My husband, who's also very fair skin, also loves it. And then the last product for SPF, which I've found to be quite lovely during the summer holidays, is the Le Rab Body Mineral High Protection. This one is the 30 SPF. It's lightweight, it's non-greasy, it's reef friendly, it's all the good stuff. It checks all the good boxes, you know, like bam bam bam. So much so that this is my second tube of it already. Regarding clothes, I'm not really going to go into much detail on items specifically, since I have so many videos on the subject. You can find them under the styling playlist that I have created here on YouTube, and there you can always see the latest additions to my wardrobe, how I like to style already existing pieces, how I like to manage when it comes to trends, etc, etc. I think if I have to mention one piece that I've been using on repeat and that has surprised me, this jacket by Goelia. This one's a striped navy and white jacket. It's got lovely little yellow gold buttons. I got mine in the size M. I think it's a very versatile piece, and I'm saying I'm surprised because I tend to not gravitate towards printed stuff a lot, although stripes are one of those prints that I guess they're really timeless and lovely and that you just can repeat over and over without really getting tired of them. At least that's the case for me. I do have a discount code for Goelia, so I will link it in the screen, and down in the description I also always have an active discounts little section. All of the discounts that I've currently managed to score for you guys mentioned in there. And now this last category, it's going to be the miscellaneous category. This is just miscellaneous stuff I've been loving this summer. Olive oil, which I discovered during Paris Haute Couture week, and I've been really liking it. So much so, once again, this is our second or third bottle of it. This one's in the varietal type of picoline. It's made in France, in Provence, in a beautiful chateau called Estoublon. It's a monovarietal type of olive oil, so that means it's just going to have a little bit more of a powerful scent and aroma to it, as well as the taste, of course. Love adding this over summer salad and drizzling it over some sorbet. For a cool me down snack, it can be so delicious. This one right here is one I've been reaching out for quite a lot, and it's a little handbag, little roller. I mean, I guess you could keep this one in your car, at home if you wanted to. It's got a little brush on one end, and then you open it on the other end, and it's got a mini lint roller. This is lovely to carry around, and just a piece that I consider to be one of my best purchases this year, or was it last year? I don't know when I got it, but before I used to walk around with those huge lint rollers, and now I have something a little bit compact. I also love the fact that it comes inside of that little casey pouch, so that's going to help in not catching all of the lint inside of my actual handbag, and the roller being clean for when I actually have to use it. Also from Amazon, Amazon. I've got my handbag Amazon dividers, the organizers that I like to keep on all of my Hermès handbags. They're very, very malleable. They're very nice to help me organize my handbag. As you can see, this one's full of stuff because it's the one I actually take to the gym with me, but I've got my sunglass case in there, some hair clip, my keys, nail file, yoga socks. You get the gist. If you have a garden party like myself, eventually with time it starts to lose its shape. And what I love about these dividers is that it helps it keep its shape without really ruining the interior of the bag, because they're so silky and soft and malleable and like sort of semi-hard. And now the last thing I wanted to mention are my do nails, which are these ones right here, as you can see. I would say about 90% of the time I actually do my actual nails, but when summer comes around, I feel a little bit more playful with changing the overall nail aesthetic that I always do. And so I wanted to try this new kind of cat eye, you know, the one that they'll do with like the little magnet. However, there's not a nail salon around me here in Normandy that will do it. And for the minute, I'm not putting a foot on Paris because there's the Olympics taking place, and that just means a little bit of logistical chaos in there, and I'd rather keep off from the crowd, to be honest with you. So the best alternative for that was getting press-ons, and honestly I've been quite enjoying this one. They look lovely, they're really nice quality. I love the fact that they're kind of like luxe press-ons. So I ordered myself quite a bit from them. I think I requested a discount code for them, so I'll let you know if I got one. It will be either linked in here on the screen or in the description down below. This is how some of the other ones I ordered will look like. So you get all of your press-on sets in there. I also got some mango and papaya nail and cuticle oil, which smells absolutely delicious. This is what I've been using on my cuticles these days. I also got the nail glue brush, so that's just going to be for sticking them on. Very, very lovely. And if you don't want to use glue, the package also comes with those sort of peel-on stickers. Even if these ones are quite long, I've been getting along with them quite nicely. None of them have popped off. It's just been really, really lovely. So yeah, I thought I'd mention that in this little miscellaneous category before I let you go. All right, so that will be it for this video, you guys. Oh, actually, one last thing. We've got the Anastasia Beverly Hills little lip gloss that I've been using almost every day for the summertime. And yeah, really, really like this one. Also, I'll link the color for it in the description down below for you. And now, yes, that will be it. Thank you all so much for having watched. I hope you enjoyed this video. Let me know what have been your favorites during this summertime. I'll leave you 2 more videos in here in case you want to binge a little bit more. And I'll see you on the next one. Thank you so much for watching. Bye!